Hello and welcome back to episode 67 of St Albans FC Take to the Skies. We're back a few games into the season and we're going quite well so far. Hopefully today we can pick up another couple of wins and head towards securing our place towards the top of the playoffs. Let's get into it. So, since you were with us at the start of the season, we went and got a 1-0 win against Stevenage. It wasn't pretty, but you've got to take any win you can get. We then did go out of the cup to Newport County, in quite a disappointing result. But then we beat Accrington Stanley 2-1, Leyton Orient 2-1, Forest Green 2-1. We then had a 2-0 win against MK Dons in the EFL Trophy. 1-1 draw with Solihull Moors. A 1-0 win against Carlisle, and then an absolutely mad game that finished 4-4 against Walsall. We went 2-0 up, then they got it back to 2-2. We went 3-2 up, then they got it back to 3-3. That was all before half time. Then it was 4-3 to us in the second half, and 4-4 with an 89th minute equaliser, which was a bit annoying. However, we're top of the league by a point, so hopefully today we can go a little bit further in the lead at the top. We've got Newport County, so a bit of a chance for revenge, and also Harrogate Town as well. We're currently playing at the Hive still, trying to get the board to agree to expand the stadium, but they're not willing to at the moment. We have also had a change of tactic recently, so this is our main tactic, as you know. Recently we've been experimenting with a 3-4-3. And it's been going quite well for us because we have mostly got good results out of it, particularly the result against MK Dons. I think we did it against Solihull Moors and Carlisle as well. And we did it most recently against Walsall, where defence let us down a little bit. But hopefully today it'll do us good. And the lineup for today's game, we've got Kennedy in goal. The back three is Phillips, French and York. We've then got Diallo on the right, Jones on the left, with Pring and Torre in the middle. And then we've got Nasingi, Davani and Bennett as the three men up front, which seems like a very potent front three if you ask me. Let's get into it. Free kick from deep for Newport. Peters has sent it in. Bennett heads away. Straight back to Peters, who's going to go for a run down the left. Cross goes in, and it's a free header for Lokilo, but not a very good header. And half time against Newport, not a very interesting first half. So we're going to go out there, demand more, and hopefully have something happen in the second half. Throwing for Newport on the left hand side. Evans back to Hume. Cross goes in. York with a commanding header away, but Hughes plays it back over the pitch, and it's been headed on. Hits the post, but York clears it away, and Fawn was offside anyway. We're straight back with our throw in here. Bennett gets it from Jones. Cross goes in. Nasingi is in there, but doesn't manage to win the header. Bennett collects it on the wing, plays it to Jones. Shot is wild and wide of the post. Andresen sends the ball from the goal kick. Phillips brings it down very easily and goes back to Kennedy, who's going to lump it forward over the top to Davani. 1-on-1 with the keeper, and Davani makes no mistake. And St Albans lead 1-0, and what a goal. What a ball from Kennedy. Davani timed his run perfectly there. And the benefit of the three strikers, they just don't have enough defenders to deal with it. A very nice finish from Davani as well, giving the keeper no chance. Phillips wins the header from the goal kick. Torre plays it towards Davani, who heads down to Bennett. Plays it back to Pring, and he's trying to find a bit of space here. Jones on the edge of the area. It's snapped down. No, apparently it was an excellent tackle. Torre plays it back to Pring though. And then Torre goes back to French, who goes forward. Easily headed away to Peters. Evans now runs towards our defence. Phillips does well to block it. It breaks nicely for Peterson. Fawn has got a touch on it, but sent it wide. Kennedy then goes long from the goal kick. Davani heads on. Bennett brings it down. Oh, and he's hit it straight at the keeper. That should have been a second goal there. But very nice little bits of play there. Torre with a corner. Sends it in. And Bennett and York were both in there, but it's headed away. Phillips wins the ball though. Pring doesn't manage to get to Peters. Evans needs to be stopped. He's gone around one man. York's coming across to block it, but Kennedy does enough to put him off. We'll make a couple of changes here with Pring coming off for Hefstaller. Pring hasn't really got into this game, and Diallo's going to come off for Harding as well on the right hand side. And now we're also going to bring on Vukaj for Jones, who's looking a bit uninterested, which is concerning, so we're going to get him straight off the pitch. Torre's got a corner here, sends it in. It's easily headed away, but York brings it down. Sends it out to French on the right hand side, who lays it off to Phillips. Back to French. And then Phillips goes inside to Hefstaller. And it's down the wing to Nasingi. Chance to get the ball into the box. Plays back to Phillips on the edge. Back to French, who crosses it in. Hefstaller's in there, and it's been disallowed for offside. It was a very nice ball from French, considering, yeah, that was two centre-backs linking up on the wing. Unlucky for Hefstaller. Nearly getting another goal. Goal kick for Andresen. He goes out to the right, but Vukaj heads it down. Bennett with a brilliant ball to Davani, and Davani wraps it up. 2-0 in the 92nd minute. And St Albans are remaining top of the league for at least one more game. And a little bit of revenge for being knocked out of the cup. In truth, I'd rather the league points than a cup run, because we want that promotion this year. Hopefully, it's on its way. And at full time, we've come away with a 2-0 win. Davani getting the 2 goals. And some brilliant link-up play between him and Bennett. And, you know, again, defence looked very solid all game. So, quite liking the 3-4-3. And the lineup for the game against Harrogate. We have the same back three. Harding comes in on the right, Albrighton in the midfield, and Vukaj on the left. Everyone else remains the same, so it's just the 3 changes in midfield, with Pring being the only remaining player. Torre just a little bit tired, so we're giving him the rest, but hopefully we'll still be able to see this through. Corner early on for Harrogate. It's gone towards the far post, and Kennedy has come out and claimed it very easily. And where's he going to go with it? He goes long towards Harding, but it's kept away from him. Leahy drives into the box, gets across into the box, and Tracy got a shot off, but I think it was York that managed to get the block on it. And it was a very important block as well. Throwing on the left-hand side, Vukaj throws it to Bennett, whose cross goes into the box. Nasingi is on the upper end of it. What a cross from Bennett. His link-up play has been fantastic so far. And that is the best assist I've seen this season. Just one touch, turns round, cross to the far post, Nasingi catches it on the volley. What a finish. And we lead 1-0. And at half-time, it remains 1-0, thanks to that fantastic goal. We got a couple of yellow cards, but so have they. And on XG, they had a couple of early chances, but then since then, it's been us that have had most of the chances. And we're the only ones that have taken a chance. So we're going to tell them to keep going. I'm concerned by Vukaj looking a bit nervous, but I'm sure he'll be fine. Let's keep it up in the second half. Throwing on the right-hand side for Harrogate. Garber launches it, kind of. York intercepts it, and then Albrighton plays it forward to Davani, who heads on to Nasingi. He's gone past his man. Nasingi one-on-one with the keeper, and he's hit the post. That should be 2-0. It really should. Throwing for Robertson, and it's headed away very quickly by ourselves. Nasingi breaking forward. He's got Davani ahead of him. Plays it through perfectly. Surely it's 2-0. And Nasingi just timed that pass perfectly. I don't know what the defender was doing, because he made no attempt to go and mark Davani. But a fantastic bit of play. Nasingi takes it round his man. He's got the pace to pull away from them. And it's this guy here. Garber has no intention of going to mark Davani, but more than happy to play him onside. We'll take it because we lead 2-0 now. But very questionable defending. Thrown on the left-hand side now. Vukaj throws it to Bennett. Plays it back to Pring. And he's going to go across to Albrighton. Ball through to Devani. And fantastic block from the defender there. But it's out for a corner kick. Can we make the most of this one? Albrighton going to the far post. He doesn't manage to get it past the first man. French collects it though. Out to Albrighton. And he's tackled by Greaves but keeps a hold of the ball. Goes back to Harding. He goes back to Phillips. And then a ball over the top. Nasingi's on the end of it. Oh, and another fantastic block from one of the defenders there. We've got another corner though. Can Albrighton... He can't do a much worse delivery. He can. Nasingi collects it though. Back to Harding. And a ball up towards Devani, who doesn't quite manage to get the header. Leahy plays it back to Robertson. Greaves, and then it's played forward. French does well to intercept that, and Harding goes forward to Bennett. Nasingi, Devani, back to Nasingi. Bennett, and Bennett has got the third goal of the game. A goal for each of our strikers now. And that one was a fantastic pass from Nasingi. The link-up play here was brilliant, and then the finish from Bennett. Arguably, the keeper should do better, but we don't care. 3-0. Goal kick here, Kennedy going long towards Bennett, who doesn't manage to win the header, but Vukaj gets his header cleared by Casey. York back to Vukaj, who's going to cut inside here. He gets tackled, but it falls nicely for Devani. Bennett back to Devani, and Devani buries it 4-0. And this 3-4-3 has started to become a little bit ruthless when we have got it trained a bit better. I think maybe it's the fact that we were still playing on the counter-attack when we were one of the better teams in the league. Whereas now we're kind of controlling the ball a bit more and just dominating teams. 4-0. We're going to make a couple of changes. We're going to bring Pring off for Quinn, just because of that knock that he's got. And we'll also bring York off for Daly Campbell. Again, just because York's one of our key players. And Albrighton can come off for Torre because of the yellow card. Free kick here. York goes short to Pring. It's just before the subs get made. And York being forced wide, he gets inside to Albrighton, who heads back to French. Forward to Nasingi. What can he create from here? He goes alone, and the keeper tips it over the bar. But we've got a corner. We don't have a corner because Robertson's taking a throw-in. Harding clears it away. Garber collects it and plays it forward to Simpson. Out to Pitcher. And then Quinn easily intercepts that. And then it's cleared away again. Nasingi to Bennett. Can he play the ball through to Devani? Can Devani get the hat trick? He can't quite on this occasion. He went for the chip, but it didn't quite come off. Torre with a with a corner. Slightly better than Albrighton's. It got past the first. That was it. Past the first man, nothing else. And a ball through to Shepherd. And he has buried that chance. Gets one back for Harrogate. It should only be a consolidation goal at the most. Was a very nice ball and questionable defending here. I don't know where York and French are, but one back. Harding with a free kick goes towards the far post. It's punched away by Blair. Casey's going to come out and collect it though. Can he do anything with it? Gets it out to Greaves on the left hand side. And Kennedy makes a very good save there. Greaves goes back to Robertson, whose shot is wild and wide of the post. And we have it, a 4-1 win. Another stellar performance from the attack and the defence. With Harrogate never really getting a chance to get into that game. And these three up front, they're starting to link up more and more. And this could be a very dangerous attack for the entire league to try and deal with. So I think what we'll do is we will come back for the FA Cup second round, assuming we're there. We'll depend on who we draw in the first round, but my hope is we get an easy draw. We can just come back for the second or even maybe third round if we get two very kind draws. We'll go through quite a run of games, and we'll be back on Friday with those games. Not Friday. This video is Friday. We're back on Monday. Next few episodes are gonna. I don't know how consistent the uploads are gonna be because I'm having 3 weeks off. So do keep an eye on the channel. There's gonna be no videos on weekends, just to try and make it be easier for me. 5 days a week we're aiming for. Most likely F1 will drop out earlier than Football Manager, but from the 23rd of August we'll be back with the consistent uploads once again. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like, comment your prediction for the rest of the season, subscribe if you are enjoying the series, and thank you very much for watching.